Hello there, we're taking a look at Bravely Default on the 3DS. It's actually the demo that is up on the 3DS eShop at the minute. The full game comes out December the 6th, I think, in Europe. I think the Americans are getting it in February, I might be wrong. And it's the advanced version that the Japanese are getting after that, I think. Yeah, all a bit complicated, but yeah, the demo is it has exclusive content or exclusive missions at least from the main game, which is a good idea. It's also quite a long demo. I mean, it's not sort of like the first hour or 45 minutes or something, and that's it. It's quite long. So to sort of case in point, some of the stuff you do will carry over, or you will get rewards and stuff. So. This guy's saying that I could tell you on the download if you want. What you say? Okay, check play bonuses and mid-boss reward. So for beating a particular boss, I've got some potions and a high potion for use in the main game. So there's other little things as well. I shouldn't have. Sorry. Switch hands with the stylus. There's this bit here on the bottom screen. Now, I don't know if you can make all this out, but it's basically a bit sort of, I think it's like Farmville? Might be wrong, maybe. I don't really know Farmville, so. But you have one civilian, so I have 0 of 1 free at the minute, because one of them is doing this. Now, I should have started this hours ago, because it takes 10 hours, so it'd take 5 hours if I had someone else. But yeah, unfortunately, I sort of got a bit confused by it all and didn't get it started, and now it's sort of 10 hours. The good thing is it works if the 3DS is off, or certainly if it's in sleep mode. So tomorrow morning I will have that, and then I should have, and then I can get some weapons eventually, which for the mission that I am on is what I need. I need some better weapons. So, the 3D on this looks great. Obviously you can't see that at the minute. I've not got it on at the minute, although you can probably see stripes on the screen. So you can see that it is a 3DS screen. The 3D light's on, but it's not actually on. Yeah, the game looks great, and in the overworld as well, the 3D's really effective. So the isometric viewpoint really works for it. Other 3DS, like 3D RPGs should maybe make the most of this. I am going to go to the location. I don't know if you can see the little blue thing here. We're going to go there because some of the fights are tougher there. Might get into a fight along the way. So this isn't going to be as pretty to look at, this next area, but in fact I've just got into a fight anyway. Right, so I could quickly walk you through this, I guess. So the reason it's called Bravely Default is, if you see on the bottom screen, Brave and Default. And now each character along here, this is my team, they all have 0. But this guy's got -1 because it is his turn I'm about to set. And when I set his turn, he will obviously spend a battle point. You won't be able to make out the BP, I don't think, but if you were to select Default, you see it goes to, so it just stays 0, doesn't use a battle point, he will store up, he'll basically miss a turn, defend, store up a battle point, and then you will be able to attack multiple times next turn, or twice, or more if you want, I guess, which is where Brave comes in, that I could just set him to, if I select Brave, he's -2, -3, -4, and I could attack over and over and over again. The way this is useful, there's a couple of things. If you only have one person healing, for example, and you have 2 people who are desperately in need of being healed, then you might want to spend 2 turns healing. Well, use the Brave thing, heal twice, but you will not be able to move your next turn. The other thing is, if you have an enemy that is weak to something but quite strong, and so say, like, so this, I'm not too sure what these lizards are weak to. We'll save, I'll show this better in the next. We'll just set everyone to attack. But you might want to hammer a magic spell that you know they're weak to. to get rid of them. Get rid of them quickly before they can do too much damage. Obviously, you leave yourself vulnerable if you don't kill them. So you can speed up the fights as well, but I don't really want to do that too much because obviously you're watching this to watch them. Okay, so he's leveled up. That's good. Initially, everyone was leveling up at exactly the same rate, and then 2 people died, and I could only bring back one of them. So they both lost experience points, and then one of them lost slightly more. So let's head in here. Right, so like I say, this isn't going to look as good. You can see in the bottom map, that's my next mission up here. We're going to stay away from that because I've been told I won't be able to do it. I'm not going to waste my time trying. Well, we've got a second actually before we get attacked. Let's look at the jobs. So it's like Final Fantasy. So that's the mission that I've got to do on the bottom screen. So it's like classic Final Fantasies where you've got a job system, and so this guy at the top, he actually started out as a freelancer. I had 3 freelancers, so I set him as a knight. Now his abilities for that, I haven't really made the most use of because he's got a shield at the minute, but that 2-handed one sounds... Ooh, sorry, I'm looking through the camera to play this. So it's a double weapon physical attack. When sword, axes, spears, staves, katanas are held in both hands, one hand must be free before this will take effect. So it's double the physical attack. Yeah, useful. But like I say, I've left him with a shield, so maybe let's just try taking the shield off him. Oh, how do I remove it? There we go. So he should do that now, look. So she's a white mage, but she's got an innate ability to use black and white magic, so she can heal and she can do attack spells. And this girl here, so when I did another take of this, it didn't come out very well. She leveled up and I gave her, she got this, so I set one of her support abilities to turntables, which is if she dodges, she gets an extra battle point. So with that done, let's get into a fight. Let's just walk around. There we go. So this should be a bit tougher, so I can show you a bit better. Right, now this is perfect actually, because this thing here, the Deathstalker, I think it's this, I could be wrong, it was casting something that meant it could summon other Deathstalkers. So I maybe faced off against 2 initially, and then ended up, every time it did it, it would go back to 4. And the fight just went on and on and on and on, and I ran out of magic in the end. So I learned a lesson there, where, let's attack him just in case. So this is with the Brave and Default system. It's the lesson I learnt there for this, where he is weak to, I think, ice. So I'm just going to keep hammering ice. So hopefully this works, because it should work. And same, let's maybe just do abilities. Just do 2 with her, because she's not going to be able to act if I do this for a while. Like Agnes, the second character here, is not going to be able to act for a while. Oh, let's slow this down. You see, this is weak point. Okay, he's dead. Unfortunately, this guy is probably strong to ice. This might have been a waste of time. I've used a lot of magic to do it, but so you'll see now I will just end up skipping past her turn. Yeah, so I'll only be able to attack with 2 characters this time. because the other two you see is -3, -1. So next turn I will have 3 characters. Are you still on? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, this is a bit of a killer remove. I think I'm right in saying that what you can do is so I can't control him because he's been charmed. So again, I'm down to 2 characters. But I think if I attack him, he comes out of his senses. I'm sure that's what I read. Or comes back to his senses. I can't tell if it was because the tree attacked him or not. Maybe. Okay, so I've leveled up my job there. You probably can't make that out on the bottom screen. But I've learned Chivalrous Spirit support ability, and Agnes has learned, well, she's just White Magic level 3, so she can use White Magic level 3 now. Okay. So spells, the way they work in this game is you just buy a spell, and if you've got a character capable of using it, then they'll be able to use it. If everyone's capable of using it, then everyone will be able to use it. I've set it so I've got 2 magic users. So yeah, that's kind of everything I wanted to show you. There's a few other things with it, like if you're in battle, you can use a support, or you can summon a friend off your 3DS friends list. You can't in the demo. It's only off Street Pass in the demo, which I think most Europeans would say it's a bit of a problem over here. We don't really get too many Street Passes and stuff, and then how many people are going to have the Bravely Default demo, and but in the full game you'll be able to summon friend. I can't do that, obviously. There's no one here for me to do it with. But yeah, hopefully in the full game it won't be an issue. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this. It's like I said, it's quite a long demo. I've put a few hours into it, and I've not finished yet. And if you go back to the town at night, you get different jobs and things. Obviously, I need to mess with the town stuff, the sort of Farmville type stuff, to get better weapons to do the boss that the enemy I'm supposed to fight for this mission. So it's like I say, it's quite a full demo, which is smart. That's a really good way of doing an RPG demo, rather than just an hour where none of it makes any sense. I've learned things about this game. When I go into the full game, I'll understand it. Like I say, really recommend it. It's up on the eShop now. The full game is out early December. Like I say, I think it's the 6th of December. Not too sure about America. I think it's February, but you'd have to check yourself. Really good. If you want, visit bitparade.co.uk, which is where this will be posted. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks.